Is there anywhere you see that India is just following China? Whatever is happening in China, will it come to India, or India is going to behave completely different?
Customer were not aware of what and all they can do with the machine.
Do you see skill gap in this industry? So
The biggest challenge is to know themselves what they can deliver in their market.
So what is that you have seen as primary difference in the way this market, India market operates?
They used to afford the machines, but they don't know what and all they can do with the machine.
20 years, how do you think the scale of industry has changed? So 3,500 is a very, very astonishing number for a city like Bangalore. Hey, hi Raghavendra.
Hi.
So I still remember the day, we walked into India Wood Delhi.
Delhi, yeah.
And then, we
get ways back 2011.
Yes, it's just 10 years back. And how you sold us, not just the brand, the industry itself to us.
Yeah.
From there, the experience has been very, very wonderful. So how you have handhold us through our journey as Inch Factory, and then how you were an important integral part of Naadi during the initial days, and fast forward to today. So we would like to hear from you. How do you summarize your 2 decades of experience, starting from Humag all the way till CEO of IMA Shelling India?
Yeah, first of all, thanks for having me. Yeah, my experience goes back from 2004 working. So I joined as a sales engineer in Humag, and then later to that is what I kept on growing inside the company, because we had a different customers set that time, and then now we have a totally different customers. And then that time we used to call our customers are carpenters who are upgrading their machineries, their journey in woodworking industry. And then now we see a totally different Gen Zs are coming in, and then digital tech. So the questions here, today's generation they ask, and then what we used to hear then in 2005-06, it was totally different. And also to handle the projects, it was more of a consulting approach than sales approach. So the customer were not aware of what and all they can do with the machine. They used to buy the machine, they used to have they used to afford the machines, but they don't know what and all they can do with the machine. So we used to train the customers on the machines, on the applications, be it beam saw, be it CNC, be it sanding machine, be it edge banding machine. So that's how we evolved, and then we evolved in the ecosystem. We evolved along with other suppliers, like edge banding suppliers, and we had material suppliers from Europe, from China, from other parts of the world. So we had a total ecosystem development we saw. We used to conduct a lot of exhibitions. In exhibitions, like a festival, people used to come together and then share the knowledge, and then even customers used to come and ask very difficult questions, how to do this. And so influenced by Europe was more in those maybe first 10-15 years, and then slowly it has shifted towards Asia also now. So yeah, the journey was really, if I say 20 years, unbelievable.
So if you were to break that 20 years into 2 halves,
I would say 3 halves. The first was my journey with Homa. And then later part of after COVID, my consulting journey started, and then I started as a consulting, and we did a neutral consultation for many customers. We did around 35 projects in last 4.5 years. Small to big, pan processing, solid woodworking, metal furnitures also we did a couple of this one. Also we did door projects. Door is one of the latest upcoming market in India. So with this experience, and now coming to IMA Shelling as to lead the whole team here, it's totally different experiences, and of course rich experiences, I would say. And today basic approach is same. as a consulting approach.
Got it.
We cannot go and approach a customer without our knowledge. Customers are well aware of the things what is happening today with the social media, with the also with the fairs where they are going to where they are attending. So they are traveling across the globe, and then they are well aware of it.
So in the last 20 years, how do you think the scale of industry has changed?
Yeah. Now, initial days when we used to pull out some data, what was available those days. So we used to say the organized sector was around 5%, and then we started looking at other data. Maybe after 5 years, we see it is little growth, little bit of around 10% of the industry. We still don't know even today what is the whole market size.
Got it.
We say around 2.5 lakh crore is the market, and out of that today we are telling it's approximately around 20 to 25% is organized, thanks to the big names like Godrej, Merino, and even Livespace, Homelane, Design Cafe. All these people, they have opened up the market. They have opened up in a beautiful way, where the at the same time, even at the customer side, the aspiration was growing. They used to travel other parts of the world. They used to see what's modular kitchen, what's modular wardrobe. So the aspiration has increased. And the other driver was also disposable income has increased. Software coming into picture in 2000 and 2001. After 2010, even people started living in abroad. So these drivers made us more factories, more investment in the woodworking industry. So this has really shaped the market today.
Got it.
You can see. As far as the technology is concerned, the technology also, in the beginning, we used to call it as 50 lakh rupee a computer. So then people used to buy a CNC machine or a beam saw. They used to stand in front of the machine, in front of the system, which is used to operate the machine. They used to make a program.
Got it.
And that particular time, machine used to be idle. And now everything is QR code, everything is barcoded, and things like that. Yeah.
Got it.
So the shift is very, very huge.
Got it. So you had a 5-year, very, very rich consulting experience. So what do you see the need for consulting, and also what do you see as the major pain point business owners face in this industry?
Yeah, it's a beautiful question. What happens is end customer knows only what they want to produce. They don't know OE. They don't know original efficiency, whatever they are looking for. They don't know whether to compare an apple to apple, apple to orange. Today, the sales of the technology has become more than the consulting approach. The consulting approach used to be from every company, I would say. There used to be a proper handhold, proper consulting approach. What exactly customer require. From today, customer also faces a big issue with what they want to manufacture, what they want to solve their end customers' problems. Their end customers' problems may be X, but they try to solve Y.
Got it.
At the end of the day, they invest in so much in technology and other things. And then sometimes they get stuck with not properly investing in right places. Maybe they may require only a simple cutting machine, which is a panel saw, but they end up buying in slightly expensive machines, and then they don't know how to utilize it end of the day, digitally how to connect.
Got it.
And these are the major issues what they are facing today.
Got it. So is there anything the business owner finds it as a key problem once they set up the shop, which you have observed?
How to run and who will run? So
that itself is a problem.
That is the biggest problem. Also, I keep telling these things. Our industry is becoming, very small, fragmented, very mushroom kind of development which is happening. And I can say, in Bangalore alone, if I'm not wrong, around 3,500 factories are there.
I
mean, they call it as a factory. Yes, they have machines, they have workers, so they call it as factory. So around 3,500 factories. The biggest challenge in today's entrepreneur is he sells, he designs, and he manufactures, and he goes and fix it.
Got it.
By the time he has to forget one or two in the link is broken. So also a little bit of last 5 years, the changes is happening. Of course, there is a lot of changes has to happen. In a way, manufacturer is becoming manufacturer and seller is becoming seller. Of course, the total bottom line is getting into pieces, and then everybody are getting a smaller cut of bottom line.
Got it.
But they're able to scale it up.
Got it.
A guy who's good in sales can take a franchisee of some brand, and then they can grow.
Got it.
At the same time, a good manufacturer can add up some more machines and technology, and then he can grow in his vertical. So this there is a struggle which is happening. Somebody wants to do everything, and then they get stuck in their in their chain.
Yes.
And some people smart enough to understand what is their capabilities are, and then they're getting into that. So the biggest challenge is to know themselves what they can deliver in their market.
So 3,500 is a very, very astonishing number for a city like Bangalore. So what is that you have seen as primary difference in the way this market, India market operates versus say the Europe market for woodworking and the China market for woodworking? What's the primary difference that you've observed?
It's not a blanket statement if I say, Europe knows everything. Of course, Europe also has their own challenges, but their market is slightly different from our market. If at all an interior decorator, and of course the basic difference here in India is interior decorator and interior designers. So interior designers are different from interior decorators. So today in India, I'm not very sure that it is both are same or both are different. So there's a lot of confusion is there in that area. Whereas in Europe, they can buy, for example, Nobilia kitchen, and they will sell it as Nobilia kitchen, but decorate other things.
Got it.
Whatever they can manufacture. And in India, we want to do everything from floor to ceiling kind of a concept. I cannot say it's bad, but it is a need of the hour for our market, because our trust this one is different from customer than their understanding of furniture in Europe is totally different from furniture understanding in India. Their furnitures are essential part of their life in a daily basis. If they have to keep some long coats, they have to have certain space for their long coats. They have to have certain space for their umbrellas and some shoes and this and that and everything. Whereas in India, it's slightly different. There is a space, I need something there. I need a box there. I don't know what for, but I need that. So the customer understanding with Europe and also with China is totally different. So, that's what I can read it as.
Is there anywhere you see that India is just following China? Whatever is happening in China, will it come to India, or India is going to behave completely different?
In woodworking, I think we still follow Europe. We still go to Eurokitchena, we still go to Ligna, we still go to into Zooms. We still follow Europe for the decors, and we still follow the technology. Part of it, we still follow Europe. Of course, China is also catching up. And for material side, raw material side, India is looking at China in a big way. And of course, also India also getting into manufacturing of lot of things. Today 100% plywood is made in India. Particle board, MDF, everything is completely made in India. In the raw material side. On the design side, yes, still design and technology side, still we look at Europe.
So seeing the scale of this industry and the amount of resource that it's going to take and employ, do you see skill gap in this industry? And how do you think, if at all it is there, it can be bridged?
It's a big topic. Last few years, FFSC, I'm also part of FFSC, and then FFSC is also doing a great job and creating resources for Indian factories, for example. it's very, very hard work what the team is putting up, FFSA team, entire team. And as a skill gap, everywhere there is a skill gap. For example, what is expected from a designer? If a designer does good for 3-4 years and then slowly he becomes an entrepreneur. The moment he becomes an entrepreneur, he has a totally different issues to solve.
Got it.
He don't have a problem of his core skill sets to solve.
Got it.
He has a finance problem to solve, he has a sales problem to solve, he has a marketing problem to solve, maybe he has a outsourcing problem to solve. But his core competency of design, he has handed over to somebody else because he has become an entrepreneur.
Got it.
That is one of the biggest challenge what we see in our industry. That's the reason it is becoming a mushroom. That's a big gap. And secondly, after certain investments, our entrepreneurs will get stuck in ROI. They get into their own credit trap, and also they have to sell, they have to survive.
Got it.
So they get into, forgetting their core values of company where they started. So that little bit of dilution will happen.
Got it. Got it.
So the gap between a good designer to become an entrepreneur is also there. And once he becomes an entrepreneur, also there is a lot of gaps he will find within the team.
Got it. Basically, it's just by a lot more skilling has to happen to bridge
lot
this
of
gap.
skilling has to happen in every stage, not only in operations of the machines, even to handle a business. So how to handle a business, how to handle finance. We never thought in our
Got it.
Schools. We are all engineers. We know how to fix maybe machineries and things like that. But sometimes we don't know how to fix this our own finances.
So coming to your current role right now, what can we expect from IMA Shelling through you in India?
Yeah, IMA Shelling group is it's for the engineering of the machineries. We have solutions for sorting, solution for storage, solution for cutting wood as well as non-ferrous metals, and we also have solutions for drilling and edge banding. We solve the problem in an industrial level customers. For example, Godrej, Nilkamal, Merino, Wakefit, Creative, all these customers, they are trying to solve the bigger problem in scale, number one. Number two, in the longevity. For example, somebody is investing in IMA Shelling, that particular machine, they can forget about scaling up for next, say, whatever OE we commit. The OE is committed for long period, maybe for 20 years, for 15 years, like that. So that is exactly what we are trying to look at things here. And moreover, many of our customers are ready to invest in this kind of technology machines.
Got it.
In 20 years before, if you say, anyone investing in a CNC router which is around 50-60 lakh rupees was a big task. Today, the minimum basic investments for a factory is close to around 1.5 crore with the digital technologies and other things. So this scale has raised. The bar has raised a little bit for the investment purpose. So to expansion, it is always again further raised. So I see a big opportunity in India with respect to IMA Shelling products, and also with respect to automation. There is a high possibilities of automation, though our manpower is slightly cheaper compared to any other market. At the same time, our material is expensive. So even a saving of 2% of material makes a big difference over a period of 15-20 years compared to saving on manpower. So saving on material is the most critical area. We feel we have complete solution for those things.
Thank you very much, Raghavendra.
Thank you for doing this.
Thank you.
Okay.